For my report, I chose Edwin Hubble because he's one of the more recent astronomers who drastically reshaped the way we view the universe. Edwin was born on November 20th, 1889. He earned a Bachelor's of Science degree in 1910 at the University of Chicago. Shortly after receiving his degree, he briefly served during World War I and went back to school to get his doctorate in 1917. 2 years later, a few years after Einstein published his theory of general relativity, it was a hot time for astronomers as new ideas about our universe started to emerge. And Hubble was offered a position at the Mount Wilson Observatory, home of the largest telescope in the world at that time. Keep in mind that all of this is only about 100 years ago, and even at that time, the scientific community largely believed that our galaxy was the only galaxy, and that distant lights in the night sky were all just distant stars. But in 1923, Hubble was having none of that. He trained his telescope on a hazy patch of night sky where we already knew the Andromeda Nebula was located. However, Hubble noticed that this nebula actually contained celestial bodies. So he concluded that what once was the Andromeda Nebula is actually the Andromeda Galaxy. And by the end of the 1920s, most astronomers were convinced that our Milky Way galaxy is just one of millions. Edwin Hubble's work is so impactful that I can't do him justice in just 2 minutes. But even though he passed away in 1953 due to a heart attack, his name and work lives on through the Hubble telescope as it continues its mission to help us better understand the universe that surrounds us. And these are the references.